The Premier says her conscience will be clear if the government's lockout laws don't pass Parliament next week. She's ruled out an early election to get the numbers to try again.
Just days before Parliament votes on earlier closing times for nightclubs, protesters tried to give the government a message. Their fight for the right to stay out late was heard by the Employment Minister, the only one to use that entrance for the Premier's Media Club speech.
Talking about these lockout laws, which will actually lock out 6,000 young Queenslanders out of a job.
Annastacia Palaszczuk knows Labor can't get the 1 a.m. lockout or 2 a.m. last drinks through Parliament unless the crossbench MPs suddenly come on board, because the LNP won't.
If the laws do not pass Parliament next week, it is a reflection on those people who did not vote for it. I'm going to have a clear conscience. My Cabinet's going to have a clear conscience.
So would she then call an election to get the numbers to pass the new laws?
We've got some Cabinet ministers shaking their heads, definitely not.
One argument the LNP makes against earlier closing times is that Labor hasn't followed through on the previous government's Safe Night Out strategy, which includes education and awareness campaigns and tougher penalties for drunken violence.
That's been put on limbo for the last been mucking around.
The LNP will say, oh, things are working at the moment. Well, clearly they're not.
Labor says it's maintained most of the LNP's measures, but they're not enough without reduced drinking hours. Chris O'Brien, ABC News, Brisbane.